Hello, dear goddess, and welcome to this, our last Thankful to Thrive Thursday intuitive clarity reading for the entire year 2020. In fact, the last intuitive clarity reading for the entire year because it is New Year's Eve, December 31st. And what have we learned this year? So many lessons, right? So many challenges. And a challenge is simply an opportunity for growth. We can allow those challenges to hold us back and keep us afraid from living our lives, or we can recognize where our power is and live life to the fullest by choice. So with this New Year's Eve reading, may we be open to something better. Something much better this next year. I am Rochelle Richards, and I guide you into and through finding your power in every moment, all along this twin flame journey, which is really, truly, believe me, ultimately a self-love empowerment journey. You'll hear me mention that I'm truly grateful that I already had this amazing foundation of my self-love empowerment journey before I ever met my twin flame. I didn't even believe in twin flames when I first met him. It was when I first really pushed him away. My sabotage said, nope, I'm not going to let you love me. And we started that dance, the illusion of separation, while we clean up our shit. I like to say how it kind of feels like the universe, in essence, says, okay, children, now, if you're going to fight, go to your rooms. You need to go clean up your shit before you can come out and actually play. And it's not even the whole fight. It's the whole resist what we need to change, be shown what we need to change. We really, truly have to get out of our own ways and allow ourselves to see what we need to see in our journey, to see what we need to change, because that is where our power lies. And this week has been about focusing on you. This year has been about going within. And you will always hear me say that the only way to come into union with your twin is to come home to union within. Everything you're looking for is inside you. Your power is inside you. Oh. Well, that one jumped out. Let's yeah. Are you going to continue to give your power away to anger? Yes, it is important to feel your feelings, to allow yourself to process through them, but to not stay there and to not, don't express this in an unhealthy way. Let me rephrase that. Express this in a healthy way. That's what you can change for this next year. That's how you reclaim your power from the emotion of anger, from that where you often feel powerless, because what happens, we blow up on someone that we really truly didn't mean to blow up on. But instead we sabotage ourselves. That's exactly what my twin did most recently, as you've heard all week. And it's that space of being able to go, ooh, am I going to feed back into this in an unhealthy way? Or am I going to choose to be the change and express my anger in a healthy way, not bring that shit back into the relationship, back into our open line of communication? To not feed that anymore. to instead feed what we want to grow. Feed what we want to grow. As this new year fast approaches, well, it's tomorrow, right? You still have this time being given you to go even deeper within, to do even deeper work for yourself, which in turn is deeper work for the collective. And here's the thing about the twin flame journey, dear goddess. In order to really thrive in this journey, you've got to learn to listen to yourself. You've got to learn to recognize that there is nobody else that can possibly know what your journey looks like. Nobody. That is sacred only to you and source and your spirit team. That is yours. Nobody else's. That is sacred. But you've got to be tuning into that. You've got to be recognizing that power inside you. Be getting control over yourself, which means to know who you are. And then you'll be much better at being in control of this. Let me tell you, it's been such a beautiful, challenging journey to be reclaiming my power more and more. And this is the thing, again, about the twin flame mirror, which we talked about on Tuesday this week for Twin Flame Tuesday, is when you can utilize that twin flame mirror as an empowerment tool to support you in your growth and your expansion and coming into alignment and back home into union within yourself. Oh, the impact that you have in your life, in the lives of those around you, and of course, impacting the collective, because you're in your power. And when you're connected with your power, well, then you can, send out a charge, a beacon, a light, like a lighthouse, a light in the dark. Because we really can't say exactly what 2021 holds. One thing I know for sure is with this theme of really, really, truly coming into you and standing in your power, you're going to need to be anchored into your power for what's to come, dear goddess. You are strong enough. You chose this. You are the miracle. And as such, regardless of what comes, there are still miracles that happen all day, every day. Again, you are one. Those you love are one. Are ones, plural. Everything around us is a miracle. What we focus on is what expands. What we feed is what grows. And right now, the world needs you. You need you to focus on all the miracles around you. The blossoming of a flower, the rain falling from the sky. Knowing there are even such things as twin flames and that you are one. Is that not a miracle? Begin to amplify this new earth energy, dear goddess. Begin to actively take back your power and create the change in you needed to align yourself with union with your twin. You've got work to do. It's all work on you. You've got to be tuned in. You've got to really be in your power, taking this sanctuary time to be really connecting with your own intuition, because you are embarking on a path down which you've never been, to go somewhere which you've never gone. And that means that you are going to have to do things you've never done. That is exactly how this journey of miracles happens. Miracles do not come in the familiar. They come in the unfamiliar. They come in the unknown. And the way you trust yourself more in that unknown is by connecting with yourself, listening to yourself more, tuning into yourself, really connecting with that power inside of you, knowing that you are powerful inside you. And being vigilant in your discernment. When people come into your realm of experience, be sure to, again, check in with your intuition. Be willing to do what you need to do to ensure that the experience that you have moving forward in this new year is the kind of experience that you would like to be having. You are the catalyst, goddess. You are. So be discerning. Be discerning with whom you spend your time and share your energy. Recognize energy vampires when you see one. Choose to disengage rather than engage in any interaction or conversation engagement that is draining to you. Really, truly ask yourself, is this serving me or is it draining me? Is this supporting me or is it sabotaging me? The power's in you, goddess. And then this way, you take care of all this. Again, you will experience less and less of this, which means if you're not emitting so much of this vibration, you're not going to be getting so much of this vibration. But this means that you've got to be, again, as we wrap up this year and this week with the readings for the videos here, is focus on you. Get power over you. That is the only place where your power is inside you, not over anything outside of you except for your point of attraction, and thus meaning what you are drawing to you. So learn to express this anger in a healthy way. Allow yourself to express it so that you get it out of you, and then it's like a relief valve. This is part of doing all of this work on you. Dear Goddess, I will remind you again and again that the power is inside of you. And the key is to get power over you, to take your power back from the mind that tells you you're not good enough, that tells you that you'll never amount to anything, oh, that it's too late, or that he doesn't love me, or that, oh, he's ignoring me, or I don't know what to think, I don't know what to do, yada, 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 yada. What do you desire? Huh? And give attention to that. Look. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. And you saw how those flipped. You saw how those flipped in the deck. I was like, oh, wow. Okay, I guess we need those. And they're both connected. Look at this. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? What is keeping you in anger? What stories are you holding on to that are attracting angry situations into your realm of experience? Even I had to look at this recently for myself, both in my twin flame connection and in my business. What fears that I had, how I was being angry even with myself and not realizing I was being angry with myself because I had been holding myself back from stepping into this next version that is just like a complete adjustment in my sails in an almost completely different direction, but yet it's not. It's simply a reflection of who I am and my sole purpose, and it's what excites me. And that's why you're here, Goddess. You're here to release the parts of yourself that are weighing you down, that are keeping you from really truly stepping into your authentic self. It's time to take off the mask, dear Goddess. It's time to remove the mask and free yourself to be yourself. So really, really spend this time over these next few days with this new year and look at what you are clinging on to that you need to release and leave and let go of in this year of 2020. And it's okay, again, if it takes you a couple days into 2021. It's not like a specific set line in the sand. No, it's not too late. It's always divine timing, which means it's always right on time. So take some time and actually rewrite your future. Break the chains and leave what does not serve you anymore. Beliefs, relationships, habits. Leave what does not serve and support you or align you with your twin flame union, with any manifestation that you have. Let that shit go. Because it's keeping you from what you want. You are keeping you from what you want. Isn't it time you finally get what you want? Huh? Isn't it time you finally allow yourself to have what you want? Huh? To stop talking yourself out of things because, oh, I can't afford that, or, oh, no one in my family's ever been that before, or, oh my goodness, I don't know if I sound like I'm crazy. I mean, even though I love that, you're here to be you. Free yourself, goddess. Free yourself. You've been doing this work all this week, all this year. It's time to once and for all let that shit go. Let it go. So you can finally really truly begin to rise higher and higher and higher. Dear Goddess, I am here for you. If you are in need of an intuitive clarity session to bring, well, clarity to where you are in your journey right now, I offer 30 and 75-minute sessions over Zoom. I was really in a zone in that whole little message there. I'm like all kind of chill right now, huh? But do a Zoom video, or I also do mini readings wherein I send you a specific arrangement of cards or animal messenger, angel number, whatever selection of divination tools I use in terms of my card sets. And I send that via messenger, private message, and or email. Right? You can claim any one of these at empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. Again, that is empowermentexperiences.com/ICS for intuitive clarity session. You don't need to stay in chaos, goddess. Part of that inspired action is to take that step to say, hey, I want clarity. It's time that I go and seek clarity. You have to ask to receive, but you also have to seek to find. And as I said, I am here for you. That said, dear Goddess, I remind you that the power is in your hands. It is to create whatever you desire, because the power is and always has been inside you. I'm here for you, dear Goddess. Rochelle Richard with Empowerment Experiences, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.